Mumbai wakes up to noise every day, but today I choose silence. No plans, no crowd, just a road and my thoughts. This ride didn't start for content, it started for clarity. I've thought about starting this vlog many times, paused it, questioned it, delayed it, because some beginnings need meaning before they need an audience. Tomorrow is my birthday. Turning 34 didn't feel like a celebration moment. It felt like a reflection moment. So instead of noise, I chose this ride. This is not my first vlog shooting, but yes, definitely my first vlog I am finally posting. Not for trends, not for numbers, but to document the journey as it really is. The ride isn't about speed, it's about stillness. It's not about reaching Bhimashankar. It's about what the road teaches before you arrive. Stay with me till the end. This journey has something to say. Every journey starts with a small step. This one starts with a decision. I've taken this lift 1,000 times, but today it feels different. Not because it's a new ride, but because it's a new chapter. Preparation is quite a ritual. It's where the mind settles. And the purpose becomes clear. On my 34th birthday, I'm not chasing speed, I'm chasing stillness. Morning air is cold and crisp. You can feel it even through the helmet. The roads are mostly empty, which makes the ride even more enjoyable. This stretch towards Bhimashankar is full of greenery and curves. Every few seconds, the view keeps changing. When you ride alone like this, you become very aware of everything. The sound of the engine, the wind, the grip of the tires on the road. There's no rush today. No pressure to reach fast. Just maintaining a comfortable pace and enjoying the flow of the road. These are the kind of rides where you don't even realize how the time passes. Sometimes you're focused on the turns. Sometimes you're just lost in your thoughts. And that balance between concentration and calm, that's what makes solo riding special. On long rides, hydration isn't optional, it's survival. Your body needs care, just like your machine. The air is cold today, and I didn't carry my winter gloves. My hands are freezing, but my intent isn't. Discomfort reminds that you're alive, and some journeys aren't meant to be comfortable, they're meant to be meaningful. Nothing stops the ride when the purpose is clear. Let's go. Once the wheels start moving, the mind slowly follows. City behind, thoughts settling, just the rhythm of the road. I stop here, not because I'm tired, but because some views deserves your full attention. Karjan always has this calm, like the mountains are reminding you to slow down. This silence feels different on a birthday. It feels like a blessing, not a pause. A long ride teaches you one thing. Simple food tastes extraordinary. Hot poha, a squeeze of lemon, and the cold morning suddenly feels warmer. And then comes the missile, spicy, steaming, and full of life, just like this journey. This is not just breakfast, this is comfort. Earned after miles on the road. Some moments don't need words, they just need to be felt. Fuel for the body and for the soul. As the hill starts getting closer, the air gets cooler and the surroundings get quieter. You can feel that you are moving deeper into nature now. Bhimashankar is getting closer, and honestly, the ride itself already feels worth it. After miles of movement comes a moment of stillness. I reach Squirrel Resort, Ambegaon, and this view welcomes me quietly. Flowing water has a way of calming the mind. It reminds you to keep moving but stay balanced. The journey continues, but this moment stays. Just reach Squirrel Resort. The property is actually very calm. Lots of greenery, open space, and this beautiful canal flowing right next to it. After a long ride, this kind of silence feels really good. I've checked in now. Let me quickly show you the room. So this is the suite they have given me today. Honestly, this room is meant for at least 4 people. There's a big bed, a sitting area, a balcony, and a proper living space. And today, I'm here alone. It feels a little strange, to be honest. A big room, complete silence, and just one person walking around with a camera. But I think it also fits today's mood. A birthday, a solo ride, and some time with myself. I'll settle in, freshen up, and then we'll head out again to explore. Let's see what the rest of the day has in store. So I've been riding around Ambegaon for a while now, trying to find a good non-veg place for lunch. But most of the restaurants here are vegetarian. This area is close to the Bhimashankar temple. So for anyone planning a trip, just keep this in mind. Non-veg options are very limited around this belt. I didn't want to rush, so I decided to ride a little further and explore. Finally, I found this small place. Very quiet, hardly any crowd, no rush at all. But the best part, the hosts here are extremely warm and humble. You instantly feel welcome. Sometimes the best experiences happen in the most unexpected places. Food and the rest of the experience. Let's see it now. So finally the food is here and I've ordered all my favorites. Masoor dal, proper desi chicken curry and hot bhakris. Honestly, the food is mind-blowing. Simple, home style, full of flavor. Exactly what you want on a long ride. The chicken rasa is perfect. Spicy, well-balanced and goes amazing with the bhakri. One small regret though. They serve basmati rice here and I'm more of an Indrayani or plain rice person. Especially with chicken rasa, that combination just hits differently. But still, the taste more than makes up for it. I am also sharing their contact details here for anyone traveling on this route. And one more important thing, they have a separate vegetarian outlet as well. So both veg and non-veg options are available depending on your preference. Good food, peaceful place and very warm people. Definitely a spot worth stopping by. So I asked a few locals around and they suggested there's a dam nearby and the view is really good. I decided to follow their directions and just go with the flow. And the moment I saw it, I was honestly stunned. The scale, the water, the surroundings, it was beautiful. At first I couldn't really figure out how to access it properly. The road seemed to end and I thought maybe this is it. Then I met a guard there. He told me, "Aage jao aur thoda aur." So I rode a little further and that's when I found exactly what I was looking for. The perfect view, the right place to stop, and the kind of calm you don't plan, you just discover. When I finally reached there, it was just calm, a blue reservoir, absolutely still. There were just 2 or 3 people fishing, that's it. No crowd, no noise. You could actually hear the water moving, the wind blowing. Everything felt very clear and very slow. In moments like this, the mind automatically goes silent. I stood there for a few minutes, just taking it all in. Thought about the year ahead, where I want to go, what I want to build, and what I want to become. Had a small conversation with myself. Then, feeling lighter and clearer, I got back on the bike and continued the journey. I came back to the hotel just in time for the sunset and it was beautiful. The sky, the water, the calm around, it felt like a perfect way to slow down after such a long day. I rested for a bit, let the day sink in, and then to end the day on a simple happy note. Just one drink to say cheers to the year ahead. And what better way to unwind than watching my all-time favorite show, Friends. A quiet experience, a full heart, and a peaceful end to a perfect day. Good morning from Ambegaon. Woke up to such a peaceful view today. Fresh air, greenery and complete silence around. After yesterday's ride and all the exploring, this calm morning feels like a perfect reset. This is the kind of a place where you don't feel like rushing. You just want to take a moment, breathe and enjoy the stillness. Time to gear up again. Tying these laces somehow feels like switching modes from rest to ride. Today's destination is Bhimashankar and the roads ahead are going to be beautiful. Body is fresh, mind is clear and the bike is waiting. Let's get going. Sometimes you don't need answers, you just need space to hear your own thoughts clearly. The road is calling again, and clarity doesn't come by standing still for too long. Let's continue. So finally I've reached Bhimashankar. Found a parking spot for the bike and luckily a safe place to keep my bag as well. Since it's sunny now, I quickly changed into a lighter, more comfortable shirt and started walking towards the temple. There was a small line but it was moving very smoothly. In hardly about 15 minutes I was already at the darshan. And I have to say this, Bhimashankar is one of the most well-organized temples I have ever visited. The architecture, the cleanliness, the discipline and the way they have maintained this entire heritage site, it's really impressive. Everything is so systematic, peaceful and respectful. You can actually feel the energy of the place without any chaos. Now Bhimashankar is one of the 12 Jyotirlingas of Lord Shiva. According to the legends, this is the place where Lord Shiva took the form of Bhima and defeated the demon Tripurasura. And the Jyotirlinga emerged here as a symbol of that divine power and protection. Standing there in front of the Jyotirlinga after such a long and meaningful ride, the feeling is difficult to put into words. I just closed my eyes for a moment, took in the energy of the place, and thanked the universe for this journey, for the clarity and for the peace I was searching for. And with that, the purpose of the ride was complete. The mission was successful. Time to head back with a calm mind, a grateful heart, and memories that will stay with me for a long time. On the way back, just while I was exiting the temple, I had one more beautiful and unexpected experience. I met this elderly lady who was selling Ayurvedic medicines by the roadside. What really caught my attention was her collection. So many traditional remedies, neatly arranged, and the way she explained each one with so much confidence and knowledge. I ended up buying a few medicines for my family to try. And honestly, after coming back home, they really worked. Simple, natural, and effective. So I thought I should definitely share her details with you all. If anyone wants to buy from her, she also delivers to your home. And the best part, each medicine is just 100 rupees. Sometimes the most genuine solutions comes from the simplest people. On the way back, I didn't honestly shoot too much because I was just riding and talking to myself. Sometimes you need those silent rides more than anything else. I stopped at this one place for lunch, and what's interesting is that I was actually thinking it would be perfect if I could find a spot where I can both wash the bike and eat. And just like that, I found it. Good food, a proper bike wash was amazing. The bike is literally shining now. Sadly, I didn't shoot the food, but trust me, it was amazing. The day just ended on a perfect note. And finally, I reached Mumbai safely right on time. But the story doesn't end here. There was a grand surprise waiting for me at home. And you will see that in the next vlog. So if you have watched till here, thank you so much for being part of my very first journey. Do like the video, share it with someone who loves rides and travel, and subscribe to the channel for the next part. Until the next ride, take care, ride safe, and I'll see you in the next vlog.